Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. It is so hot. You fill in the blank, but here's something to cool you off. Our Summer Food Series continues with our favorite food and cultural journalist, blogger extraordinaire, Martina Yvette Allen. Today, she takes us to a unique low-country restaurant whose name means heart or soul in the West African language of Yoruba. And at the helm of this unique restaurant is a special chef. Let's talk about the chef, who he is and his accomplishments, and then let's get into the restaurant.
Yes, so this is a story about Okan Bluffton. This is ran by executive chef Bernard Bennett. Bernard is a 2023 Immersion Chef semi-finalist of the James Beard Award.
Stop it.
Yes.
That's a big honor.
He's a big deal.
Okay.
He's a big deal, and his food is an even bigger deal.
Seriously.
Yes, he does an amazing job of actually combining different recipes from different places, whether it's Caribbean, Africans, or something around the lines of just like African American heritage, or even just West African. He loves to focus mostly in those places.
So you just concentrate on the food right
now. Yes,
I'm
concentrating on the food. I keep thinking about that cocoa bread. I think that's the issue. But he takes his time and creates homemade different dishes that actually just do a wonderful job of just capturing that experience for our viewers and for people around.
So I read in an article that he said his vision is to showcase our ancestors, the resilience and influence through thoughtful and intentional food that pushes the boundaries beyond what is expected.
Yes, and he does a beautiful job with that. And not only just with his savory dishes, but also now with this new entity, which is the ice cream.
Yes. So let's talk about that, because this is a separate place from the restaurant, right?
So separate but equal.
Okay.
So they are separate, only because you don't have to actually go into Okan Bluffton to experience this. There's a ice cream stand that is like right outside. It's a window service, so you can go to the window. You don't really have to go into the restaurant. They have a variety of different flavors. Of course, you have your traditional vanilla, but their vanilla is also made with buttermilk, so it's a little bit tangier.
Okay.
They also have a strawberry where they actually use local ingredients from Tootin Farms, which is in Hampton, South Carolina. And they also have another recipe that they're coming up with recently, which is a butter pecan. Now, the butter pecan, which I'm really excited to try, is an ode to his mother. She loves butter pecan, so he wants to go ahead and orchestrate that into the restaurant venture as well. And also, history moment. If you don't know anything about Black history and the significance of butter pecan ice cream, during Jim Crow era, the butter pecan ice cream was very significant in the Black heritage because we were not really allowed to have vanilla ice cream. So it kind of incorporates that history as well. My favorite so far I tried was the salted caramel.
See, how did you know I was going to ask you that?
Because you always ask. I have to let you know. The salted caramel was definitely my favorite. It's definitely a mixture of the vanilla, so it has that tang to it, but then they have that toffee that makes it rich and creamy. And I must admit, it was to die for. I couldn't have asked for anything. And then it comes with a cone. So, you just put the cone on top of the cup and it's perfect.
And I guess you can consider this like luxury ice cream, right? It's not your normal ice cream.
Yeah, and it's definitely luxury because of the different ingredients they use. They try to use, pay a close attention of different vanillas or even just fragrances that they put into the ice cream, different toppings that they add on top of it. They are also the only ones I was like, I haven't seen a candied walnut in a minute as a topping. So it was really exciting just to see that. I was like, it's very simplistic, but I'm just happy to know that you have this. So yeah, it's definitely a luxury brand ice cream.
And they also have vegan options.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
And it is on a rotational basis. That week, they had what was called the El Corazon. So it was like a raspberry mixture. And then they also had a lemon sorbet.
Sounds delicious. I was
and
looking
refreshing.
looking at some of the other flavors, like abuelita's chocolate with cinnamon and rich dark chocolate. So things that you don't normally think would go together. I guess they really complement each other.
They blend it very perfectly.
Okay, so here's how you can find Okan Bluff. It's located in Bluffton. That's at 71 Calhoun Street. The window is open daily from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. Call 843-949-3002 for more information. And you can find the link to Martina's blog, A Dash of That, A Dash of History,
Yes.
and any of our previous interviews during our summer food series on our website. That's wsav.com/Martina. You know you have arrived when you have your own website. Thank you, Martina, for joining us today.
Thank y'all so much.
Stay with us. You're watching News 3 Today at 11. We'll be right back.